Astro Supersport, Astro Arena, and Astro on the Go. Or, of course, Armin's set up here at the Sports Arena Sentosa, the official tournament venue. My name is Jeevan Sovanathan. Sitting next to me in the commentary box, Donald Spears. And we are entering now the sixth, and final match of this tie, this amazing tie between Petaling and Cheras.
Soft shot from goal, winning the point outright. Oh no, that's aggressive already. He saw that teamwork with a clap of the hands, powerful smash.
Lim Kim-hwa and Tan-Wee Kyung are his two doubles partners. Of course, Lim Kim-hwa is the one he's reached 16th and actually 11th in the world. That was last year. And quarterfinals, they had a good run at the BWF World Championships. They made the quarterfinals at the Australian Open, and a lot more, of course, even regular appearances at the French Open Super Series. Let's not, of course, forget the fact that they beat Keigo Sonoda and Takeshi Kamura at the Thomas Cup in the final, 19-21, 21-17, 21-12. So he's already tasted success. And they were also in the final of the Malaysia Grand Prix Gold, the final of the Malaysia Open, which they won also. So he's done his bit for Malaysia, that's for certain. And in fact, the page is too long. So. And it's that experience that looks like it's being translated onto the court right now.
Powerful quick smashing from goal. Chen looking very comfortable with his new playing partner for this evening. He's been very solid in his previous matches. He's having the chance to play with a very established player that will help him around the court. And it creeps over, just going long. 3-7. In doubles to get the initiative on the first 3 or 4 shots after the serve.
Absolutely, definitely. So once you've settled into that rhythm and pattern, you can launch from there. Chowit and Wachara doing quite well here. And again,
themselves back into this game. They were 5-1 down at one point.
Well, again, as we were saying earlier, even if you're Kukenket and Zachary, it comes down to teamwork, and Go Vishem, as great as he is, he's not playing with Lim Kim-hwa next to him anymore. He's playing with somebody else. So there might be a couple of games, at least, while he figures out. But one thing's for certain, he's very nifty around the net.
Yeah, it's really showing a lot of quality and class to reach up and
incredible
climb for that smash and just power it down to the feet.
They literally have
Barely
played
moved the racket in response.
the best of them. In fact, last year's Malaysia Grand Prix gold, Kobe Shem and Lim Kim Hwa actually beat Kuken Ket and Tan Boon Young 22-20, 21-15. So they've already scalped their stuff. They've had their rite of passage, I suppose you could say, into becoming the next level. But it is a different kettle of fish. I would expect them to come through here. And you can just see a bit of miscommunication there, a tiny bit.
No mistakes from Go at the net.
Yeah.
You can hear it's very crisp off the racket. Stroke tension probably on the upper levels.
So game point.
It's the power and the precision. Game point.
So they take the first game in just 7 minutes, 11-8. That makes it 13-9 to solid game to kick it off.
And Go will serve. Again, there's a ferocity to the shot making from Go. And it's a powerful pair from Thailand, coming out, playing quick and aggressive, but no match so far for the Malaysian pair.
Definitely Go Shem showing his class. And whether he can single-handedly engineer his team past these Thai players that have shown at least they are very fast and definitely are up for it. Just defending from the central position. Not having to move out of any gears yet. So, as we've seen, the best play to use is start shooting at the feet, which is exactly what Chara did.
So just trying to lift, trying to deceive the lift, but Chara too quick on it, bringing it down. Good shot. So far, both teams are just going all-out attack.
Yeah.
Not much
Defensive
setting going on
action
or
at all, yeah.
trying to control the net. Just hard hitting all the way.
And Cherengo still managing to keep this 2-point lead, which might be enough. Just a little bit off there. You do get the feeling that Cherengo have an extra gear. That might be it.
It's really fast and furious stuff. Chen is a player who's looking so comfortable playing with the more experienced. And
I think it's just having that experience next to him is kind of raising his game.
He looks very determined, doesn't he, on the serve? Concentrating. So this is
they are racing ahead here. There's a
tide pairing are more than a match.
Mild resistance being put up by the tie pair, which probably will yield some points, but when it comes to attacking, it's definitely Chen and Go that are pushing all buttons. There's this, disguised, yeah, another disguise, and that was enough. Another one of Go Bishem's trademarks, that is. The disguise smash, usually two of them, and then the full hard one at the end, and that'll do the trick. So, still a chance for Chongwood and Wachara to overtake their opponents here and level it up at one apiece. But they do seem to be a bit more reactive than proactive. They seem to be waiting for the shots to come in from Chen and Go, sending them back, and then looking for the openings, whereas you always get the idea that Chen and Go already have an idea exactly where they're going to put that shuttle.
I think really the differentiator has been Go so far. I mean, when he's able to get onto his stronger side and attack, there's a level of intensity there which is breaking through the defenses of the Cheras pair.
It's world class. That's essentially it. 16 in the world. He's proved it. He's played the likes of Lee Yong-dae, Matthias Boa, Carsten Mogensen, the whole lot. So he knows what needs to be done to win at a very young age, of course. And that's why he does represent already the next level that half of these players can get to, which is a player in the peak of his form, representing the country. Look at that. So immediately, game point, second game almost out.
Again, a ferocious smash from Chen to take the game. Not looking out of place in this second match.
Yeah, he is not let Go Bichem take all the shots. He's not sat back. He's definitely realized that he has to play at the same level if that teamwork is going to work. And look at that, 14 minutes in. Petaling now 10-13. So both of these clubs have hit the target that they need from a match day, which is good to see. But right now it looks like Cheras are going to shade it by 3. possibly 4. Because based on the first 2 games that we've just seen, I can't really see Chawut and Wachara troubling this man here. Gopi Shem, man, the peak of his form.
Well, it's an interesting partnership. It's a duo that you feel could overcome a different opponent, or at least get very close to the match. They've kept in it. They've got 8 and 7 in the first 2 games, but they're just not able to
just go that extra 2 or 3 points. And not intending to stop at any point, Donald.
Just up in the concentration slip there. Push this into the net. Still plenty of noise from the Cheras end of the stadium. Careful lifting from goal, but targeting Chen to the right there led to a breakthrough. Obviously, Thai pair are aware of the reputation of the 2 players. That might be a strategy which can bring them something in this match. Nice tight net shot there. Chen just smiling because Go is being so reliable on the attack. Just there's something extra in that smash.
Exactly.
I don't know what is on the racket, what is
it's just
in the morning, but he's just
general awareness, I think, of everything that's going on.
Making double 100km/h smashes look every day. 4-2. Chasing. Yes, good chasing on the attack. Not afraid to run across. Continue to press. Lovely defense, and now they're on the attack. Just moving forward, pushing. Bad luck. This is a very, very good clearing from Cheras. They really are technically strong. You saw that in the defense there. The racket flashing out.
But still
unlucky on that occasion.
The points keep falling the way of Petaling.
Defensive there. 6-3. targeting Chen for the smash treatment. He relishes the challenge, and he wasn't able to control his defensive shots on that occasion.
Wow. Nice fight back there from Charlotte Mochara. But as you said, Donald, they keep picking up 6s, 7s, and 8s, but it's the 9s, 10s, and 11s that are eluding them right now.
Chen go back on serve. Immediately Chen serve, put them on the defensive. I think it was Trawood that was there on the service return, put them immediately under pressure. Mochara.
You could call it a strong showing by them, but they've just been outshone in a sense.
Oh, it's gone in, lovely flick. Just the reverse, hands, strength and speed, and perfect judgment as well. What a class act Govi Shem is.
Yep, and this obviously, as I said, is the future for any of the stars that do get uncovered in the Kopiko Purple League, because they will be polished up, shone and taken around the world. That though was an extremely good smash from Mochara.
Chen had to go reach with a softer shot. That's how you set up the second smash. You just give some clever soft shots. Chen was at full stretch. And 8-all in this third game. Chen showing he's got plenty of venom as well. Nice compact action, finding the gap between the two players, and Go is there to follow up. Let's see if he can do better on the serve than his last attempt. Getting very close now to the end of this third game. Not clear which way it's going to go.
That's actually the important part here, because they may not have the ability to push themselves over to 9, 10, 11, but they've got to 9 now, and they may at least get a point back for Cheras. Unless, of course, Govi Shem can just take control. Oh, that's an unforced error. It's given a match point.
And a 3-love here would help the Petaling total. They're not going to win the match, but they'll at least keep a rival in a similar position in the league from picking up an extra game if they manage to close it out with this match point. Not able to do it, so game point for Cheras and match point still for Petaling.
And I don't think we expected this to go this far, but great shot from the Thai pair. Well done. So easy to get eclipsed by the headlines here, of course. And let's not forget the fine work that they put in training just to get here. Now they have a chance to steal a game back. And they've done it.
They've taken. So, Thai pair showing that they are a tough customer.
They have grown from those first two 7s and 8s, and they found the 11 in the end, and it was close, of course. You can see that. Took them 10 minutes to do. Now let's see if Go and Chen can tighten that up and try and win it in 4, because I think it's safe to say that if any game goes to 5 from what we've seen today, then it's anybody's game when you get to the end of it. So, this will obviously give the Thai pair a good boost, good confidence boost. Well done to them.
Yeah, that match point will potentially play on the mind of Go and Chen.
In fact, it could have all been over.
Yes.
And instead, as I said, when it comes down to it, both clubs have already delivered what they need to from this match day. They both hit double digits in terms of games. Yes, it is about winning. Yes, the head-to-heads are going to count in the end. But right now, as of now, you need to take a good haul of games back from every match day, and they've done that. So, however long this goes, it literally is a psychological play on the mind. That's what it'll end up being.
Chara and Charu are playing at a level which is higher than their ranking might suggest. Just too far in front of Chen. Thai duo exploiting positioning of Chen at the back of the court very nicely on a couple of occasions. Obviously slightly weaker of the two players. But really when they work together as a team is very effective. One-on-one, jumping high, athletic ability, trying to get the shuttle as steep an angle as possible. It's been called in. 2. So the serve will go back to the pairing from Petaling. Flick serve. Here's a chance. Defended well. Left-hander there, in the right place at the right time to put away the defense from Gobi Chen. That's one long. Nice try. Chen will be relieved to see that one not landing in. Clever push from Go. Chen, sorry. And then follow-up smash. Thai duo out of position.
So, moving ahead here in this 4th game, a game, of course, that Chen and Go probably didn't expect to be playing, but still managing to keep themselves 3 points ahead, which is all important. They always seem to have the edge, but of course in that last game, a nice shot down the end, and it was won, well, by the closest margin, 10-11.
7-3.
Perfectly placed on the line. And they look at each other.
Well, yeah,
As
I
if
mean,
to say,
what are you going to do?
You take it. No, you take it. Well, I can't.
I don't want to play them.
Can I?
Do you know who that is? That's Gopi Shem. I don't want to play him. That's what they're saying. Possibly they might be, because he's making a bit of a name for himself. And of course, that name and the expectation of it, he's walked on the court. Look what he's done. He's essentially engineered.
Now, is this going to the forehand side of Gopi Shem? Yes, it is.
And he covers that well. Oh, he's gone wide on that.
This
So,
is again where
exactly what happened in the last game.
if you don't close out the match at game 2, your opponents come back at you, cause a lot of problems. Which way is this one going to go? Again on the forehand side. Just hit the tape.
7-8.
Here we go again. It looks like they're closing up.
It's gone out. I think Rawuti is complaining that made some contact on the way through, but
That's interesting that they are actually contesting these things. They were fully in control for a while.
you can see why he may have thought that, but
Well, it was an important point.
umpire giving the decision to the Petaling team.
Now they have another chance here, and hopefully they don't allow any complacency to creep in. Oh, well, look at that. The rise of the tie pair again, just in the last 3 points of every game. Interesting. Now, I wonder, of course, not much has been talked about Chawut and Wachara, obviously, with Gopi Shem being on court, but I wonder how important and significant this pair will be for Cheras over the league season. That was nicely finished off by Cheningo. Really well done.
So Cheningo have now got 2 match points. And 1 match point in the previous game. They didn't close it out. You have to wonder if they don't close this one out, what will
Whether
happen in the final game.
Chawut and Wachara will find a way back in and take it to 5. And if they do take it to 5, then of course, well, then there's 2 points Gopi Shem's going to be playing on his head. And we can't have 2 shocks in one day, can we? We had that. We've got so many shocks today, don't we? We've had Risky and Xia, essentially just reminding Zachary and Kuka and Ket exactly how old they are. And then we had that wonderful 5-game double match point between Saad Akbar and Iskander. And now, after another good point, the Thai pair are again closing up.
Yeah, they're certainly understanding now that if they target Shen for some treatment when they're on the attack, then it yields dividends, and that is exactly what happened there. Shen having a tough time of it. 1 match point saved.
I think we might have to give the headline to the Thai pair if they save this one. Oh, that's it. It's done. So they didn't win it in 3. They win it in 4. And it was notably, Donald, an error that closed it out in the end. Now, of course, that signals the end of play for the first phase of the Kopiko Purple League. 4 incredible match days, 4 incredible ties for each of the 12 clubs to have been played. And just before we get through all the highlights, we'd just like to put a big shout out to all the umpires, the service judges, the cameramen, everybody that has taken part and really put this all together at the Sports Arena Sentosa. That's the final score: 11-8, 11-7, 10-11, 11-9. So just 33 minutes in the end. And a good showing, you have to say, from the Thai pair, Ronald.
Yeah, it's very impressive. fight back and spirit against some very, very committed and
Well,
expert opponents.
I think we're going to hear from Govi Shem and Chen right now. They're down on court with JD.
All right, we're down here on the tournament arena floor with the winners of this particular match. Visham, just want to ask you, before we started this match, we were talking about the whole 11-point system. How do you like it so far? You like it?
I like it because the game is very fast and you need to more focus on the shutter. Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get to see more of you. But for you, Petaling didn't win today, but overall, are you happy with the overall performance, with your own performance?
Yeah, I'm happy and my all teammates try out their best.
Congratulations anyway. You guys picked it up. Petaling BC this match, but Cheras BC overall. Back to you in the commentary booth.
Well, I tied up at 14-9 as the final score as we look at the highlights from that match. And of course it had Govi Shem's trademark stamped all over it, be it defensive returns, be it smashes, be it just electric reflexes. But of course, without having Lim Kim Wan next to him, it was a different proposition. And as we've been saying all day, Donald, when it comes to doubles, it's about teamwork. We saw it with Ardentia and Chen Jiao. We saw it with Kukin Kat and Zachary. And by not having Lim Kim Wan there, with no discredit to Chen Jiao, who was a very good player, the tie pair of Chawut and Wachara did find cracks in at key points in the game.
They certainly did. They certainly did. That's a pairing to watch for future. That's a new pairing.
Definitely.
From arriving in the Cheras team, who are strengthening rapidly.
And I'm
really
sure that they took a very quiet entrance in, unlike Govi Shem and the rest of it. Now, if we look at this, that's the stats from the match. 23 unforced errors in the end from the Thai pair, just 10 from Chen and Go, which is not bad for a pair that's never played before. They own the net, and they were a little bit more impactful, shall we say, on the smash tally. So we're wrapping up coverage here for the first segment, the first phase of the Kopiko Purple League. Once again, the mid-season break is now upon us, and Cheras being declared winners. 14-9 should be the score, as I have calculated it. Oh, 14-11. Oh, of course.
Yeah, Petaling got the 11 points, which in
that's right.
some circumstances might have been enough to win the match.
Yes,
but
definitely.
not today.
So in the end, 14-11 and a 3-game difference, but as I said, both clubs have taken 10 away. And if we look at how those been made up, it was a 6-2, and you're right, good 3-love to start off with, and there was that big match where Sarita was smashing away to a 3-2. The big upset, of course, Risky and Xia taking out Kuta and Kat, and then miscommunication between Ardi and Chen in the mixed doubles. Iskandar and Syed Akmal, what a match that was. 5th game, double match point, and in the end, I'm going to give it to the Thai pair, Chawut and Wachara, for taking a game off Govi Shem and Chen Jiao. Not bad at all. And this is how it stands after the first phase of play in the Kopiko Purple League. After 4 ties, all clubs have played. You can see that it is tied at the top. Puchong United and Moa City have both won 61 games, and they are only separated right now by the amount of games that they have lost, which is Moa City have lost 2 more games than Puchong, and that has meant that their games wins average is almost exactly the same, but it's the game difference, of course, that has put Puchong United on top. Lots of trouble for Nusajaya and Bangsa Hawks down at the bottom of the table, but plenty of match days. 7 ties coming up from January the 2nd to February the 5th, and those are the initial ones, which you can see, of course, live on Astro Supersport, Astro Arena, and Astro On The Go. So we urge you to have a good holiday. Definitely come down on December 13th and 15th to meet the players here at the Sports Arena Sentosa. Join us for the second phase because it's going to be brilliant. As for now, my name is Jeevan Selvanathan. Thank you for joining me. Donald Spears, thanks for joining me.
Thanks,
in
Jeevan.
the
It's been a
commentary box.
pleasure.
Oh, yes. Well, hey, I will see you on January the 2nd. Probably see you beforehand.
Wouldn't miss it.
Definitely. From all of us here at the Sports Arena Sentosa, thanks for joining us and good night.